Yeah, man, one. So, and yeah, this video is in English. There's a video is in it. Yeah, I don't have to say this video is in English. There's a video is in het Engels. A video ja in Engels mee making. If you hear me speaking a strange language in between my videos, is my language from Amazon jungle and African phenotypically from Amazon jungle. When I speak here on my channels about Africa, unless I specify it, it's phenotypically. There is African there in Asia called Papua. There is African on Andaman Island in India and more places. Solomon Island, they have bigger Afro than any so-called continental African. Just saying. To make it clear before people come here, I'm a real African from the continent. It's a phenotype where I come from. Yeah, the way you look, it doesn't mean you come from Nigeria or a place called Africa. I've shown you in the video the name Africa according to your universities comes from the people, free people from North Africa who are in Tunisia today and are mixed. Yeah, they used to be pure, now they are mixed. But anyways, man, let's see it here to make these things clear. So you see that I'm not from Tariq Nasheed and America. I'm from South America. Yeah, let's make that clear. So they are a different people, and continental African come from a continent called Africa. I'm from South America. You see Venezuela over there? There is where I'm from. Suriname there, French Guyana, Brazil. So we are phenotypically African according to the colonizer, but it's not because I come from this guys simply in their country. I almost went into Dutch. But it's not because I come from their country or whatever. That's another story. People were taken or whatever. I've been 500 years in the Amazon jungle. That's what we know. That's the facts. And that they took people from America to Sierra Leone and Liberia. That's what we know. And that's fact on paper because those people are still there. I still live in the jungle there with my treaty. We have our own country. My people are a country within the country, just like the Pope with his Vatican. Exactly. My people live like the Vatican. We are a country within the country. Understand those things, like Somaliland and Somalia, like in Kashmir and India. That's how you need to see where I come from there. But anyways, I'm making it clear for people who come here. Yeah, speaking of Maroon comes from South America. Columbus was here in South America. Columbus was never in United States, because where I come from, they are called United States of the Americas, because we are the Americas there. Americas is there Haiti because Columbus went to Haiti, and Haiti is Caribbean that is up on top of this. Let's see if I can see it here. So you see North America, South America, see Africa, Europe. So before you come here and start talking about Big Brother stuff, I'm here from South America, across the ocean. North America is over there. That's a different continent. If you don't know these basic things, I can't help you. Because all what I see is in city Africans from the continent who think they can come and fool anybody like they got culture. We have real culture from beginning of time there in South America jungle. Don't know what this so-called continental African thing they gonna come do. This is the same thing FBA is doing. We need to be above, not where we come from. I defeated the colonizer, not you. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are the child of the colonizer because you was colonized. Africa was colonized and they are just free for 50 years. I don't even count them in many things. That's why when they say Africans don't build things, I'm like, man, they just got free for 50 years. Just saying, this black American was protesting in the 1960s about Jim Crow. All of a sudden, all these people are now Superman coming to tell my history. You must be sick if you think that would be possible. I don't view any continental African as anything, nothing. Not just like FBA, that's how I view you, nigga. Stupid. Real talk. I've been the one living for 500 years for free in freedom, never colonized. You are the colonized and enslaved one. You are not Maroon. Speak my language so we can hear it. Do you eat my food? Original food from beginning of time. I don't speak with people who started 250 years ago on a plantation. African phenotype has been on the planet for 7 million years according to your science, not what I'm saying. So before any continental or North American come here with their statement, check where Africa and Europe is. Yeah, when people and European and Europe is North Africa there. Where you see Europe is written there, there is where these Afri people used to live. There where Spain is, where Morocco is today, Tunisia area there. When you speak about your own house, be a king in your own home, be a prince in your own home, because you won't get a chance to become one or be one in my home. I do not acknowledge any of you with anything. You stupid. You think of people who are confessing now that they sold their people, that I would want to be their people for them to come and sell you again? Do you think I would want to be with these North American blacks who are black hunters and 5 civilized tribes who are on the plantation with the Caucasian coming into the jungle attacking my people for 500 years? If you think that is possible, I must understand that your surrounding where you come from must be backwards and stupid for you to test these ideas over there and it was working and you thought you was gonna come to people like I am to test those same ideas. That's what I understand. That you have no culture when many of you like Sanu come out here speaking because you think everybody is enslaved. No, you was enslaved. Your colonization days, I was in the jungle of Brazil free. Till today, my people live free there. You stupid one. Caucasian and Negroes are not allowed to come there. They have to stay 10 hours away. It's been like that for 500 years at least. When I say 500 years, is because the Caucasian is saying they came there 1515 or whatever. But that's their story. I'm just making it plain for those who think my people are waiting to come to Africa or whatever. If they go into Africa, it's been like that for hundreds or thousands of years. Ghana was an empire. Mali was an empire. If you have no idea what an empire is, because these things, when these people identify like you, we are all black or we are all black, man, they expect you to be as stupid as their forefathers and their people or whatever they think. You see that? They expect you to be just as stupid as their surrounding. We are all black, man. Yeah, man. No, you are stupid as they are, they think. No, man. Black is a color. I'm Okano. That's my ethnicity. If you are black, you are black. I know my ethnicity. Black is for people whom have no ethnicity, of whom the ethnicity is unknown. You don't understand these things because you have no language. Yeah, you come from colonization and slavery and you want to come play historian to me who was free in the jungle for 500 years. Nigga, go to the Caucasian and explain there. I've just shown you in the video yesterday, the indigenous African is the Afrikaner, Dutch people and Germany. The indigenous American is the Amerikaner, Dutch people and these England people and Germany. Go look it up. I've shown you in the video yesterday. Go talk to those people. Yeah. Before you think you could step here, because you can't. I'm the one who defeated those people and it's not up to you to come here and believe anything. Go take care of the people who said that you sold them into slavery. You bug-broken Americans, go take care of those atrocities your ancestors committed in the jungle of the black hunters days in America, selling slaves just like the continental African there. You stupid one. Yeah. Never trust thine enemy. Move on. Me, I'm just making videos on internet for 20 years already about phenotypically African. You dumb one. All these people are going around thinking, oh, let's find someone that we can get on beneath us and tell them they all sound the same. Umar Johnson here, I'm the big brother of whom? You can't even take care of your daughter. Other guys on the street guys have to give your daughter a $10. But you are big brother to whom? To those who are beneath you, yes. Let's keep it at that. That's the real talk. That's the real talk, nigga. Let's skip it to the next. So you see there, Suriname, Paramaribo, the brown area is my territory. You see the green area, that is Saramacano territory. They speak Spanish, mixed African language, Portuguese. You see Nikeri, the green part on the left there is where they brought, 100 years ago, they brought coolies from India there. And Koroni, the orange part there, they brought Chinese there. And then you have Komowene, they brought this Japanese from Java, Indonesia there. And then you have here Marowene, many of my people live there. There you have the last small town called Albina before you come into this Sipaliwini part, this brown part. All this brown part you see here is only for Africans and so-called Native Americans. Really? That is how it's been for 500 years. These colonizers were all only on this part you see where Paramaribo is, Paramaribo Wanica, Para, this, that area, Saramaka. Because that's why you have these Negroes living there. They have Dutch names. Dutch surnames, I mean. Yeah, I don't. My name is Njale. My grandfather, they have their real name from beginning of time. My ancestral God from beginning of time. Anything in my video is of my house. You have two hands like me, but it doesn't mean that you are me. Yeah, I've got that too. Yeah, you have two legs like Messi. Can you play soccer like Messi because you can walk like Messi? Can you play soccer football like Messi? No. But you got two legs, right? You got two hands like Michael Jordan. You can eat with your hands, do everything with your hands. Can you play basketball like Michael Jordan with your hands? No. Si kapwede ang kakabitay janawa. That's how my people say it in our language. Real talk, move on. Take care of yourself. All these niggas are like a bunch of hurt women going around. We need to come together, man. We need to come together, man. The Caucasian is, well, they are working for with the Caucasian in their in his army. See here, thousands of liberated Africans died on a remote Atlantic island. We know where they came from. You see, I where I have read here is written inland regions. That's what I was saying when this Caucasian came to Suriname, South America. They were saying that my people are inlanders. You see it here now when I was saying it? How they used to call Africans here because we live in the jungle. You see, when they came to Suriname, that's why they were saying we look like the West Africans, the West African type, and we are inlanders. You see, this same inlander when I was saying, yeah, besides Andes mountain, the Andes gebergte, because the name comes from Andean, comes from Andes, is inlander. An inlander can be anybody. It just means somebody living in the jungle, somebody marooned. That's why these stupid people I even see is this one. The maroon disappeared here. How I'm here speaking but maroon disappeared. These people you are sad cases, man. Anything for attention. That's why I never again will feel sad about these people. It's stupid. All this Pan-Africanism is just a new way to enslave the people. Even Ghana is already 45% Muslim. Those are the same Muslims who sold the people into slavery. They are still there. The same so-called Christian who enslaved the people, who bought the slaves, they are still there. They are 51% or whatever. It goes on, man. These people are stupid. They can handle it that, yeah, whatever. Let's move on, man. You are beyond stupid. We are not the same. That's clear. Your God is not my God. Never was. My people are not sitting around. We have to call African gods or the FBA god or the Caucasian. We don't have that. We are our people, just like Chinese have their own New Year. They have the Igbo have their own counting of the week. That's the same way my people are. We have our own alphabet. We count with the moon. This thing that you have there, Gary, we make it also there in Brazilian jungle. It's called Quaka. These people are stupid. Your fufu is called Tontombana. Because I know many of you will come in. Yeah, but, and these niggas, they sound like the Caucasian. That was an emotion. Everything is in motion. They just came here to the West, many of them, or many of these black Americans went to internet, saw something, and now they wanna regurgitate it the whole time. They've just learned a new word. Let's move on, man. We will never be the same people, because we never was. Your people were in the army of the colonizer, 5 civilized tribes, black hunters, these continental Africans saying they sold their own people, so they are all cursed. Just like those who saw Joseph in the Bible are cursed people. They are not Joseph's brother, they are devils disguised as Joseph's brother. They hated him. They did not sell themselves. Nigga, move on. The scam is over. At least from my part it is. My people have their own real country in Brazil. People are stupid. Go there to Palmeiras, even where Ganga Zumba comes from. You lost the war where you come from and you wanna come and talk fuckery. Stupid one. Move on. Yeah, all of you. And I mean all of you, for Pan-Africanism, to your FBA, to your Israelites, all this fuckery. You are all out here looking for new victims. You are the new colonizer. You are the slave sellers. Yeah, the same slave sellers back then are now back here gathering people to tell the colonizer, listen man, I control all these Israelites, I control them. If you want them to do this, you're supposed to give me this money. Just like Tariq Nasheed with his FBA and Umar Johnson with his Pan-Africanism group. They are just gangs, just like the Bloods and the Crips. Devils in disguise, man. Real talk. And I mean it. Move on, nigga. Real talk. Many of you are small boys to me. Your face is old. A old face does not mean that you have more age than I do. Just saying. That's also a sign to you that we are not the same people, nigga. 99% of these people on the continent of Africa have the same DNA. When you do this DNA test, it simply means that people with similar DNA are also there across the ocean. It doesn't mean that you come from there. If I'm here in the Netherlands and in 1,000 years from now they do a DNA test, will they say the Netherlands was of Surinamese people if they find my DNA here? You dumb one. When you come out here with your scam, keep it for your own people, your own surrounding. That's why I make it clear that I'm Okano. It's not a made-up thing. It's from beginning of time. I don't know your race. Even all your tribes there on the mainland in Africa, you are forced together. Before slavery days even. Even Biafra Igbo wants to separate. Fulani wants to separate. Hausa wants to separate. Your continent is with Boko Haram. This broken American there, they have no fathers, they have no mothers, but they want to come here and teach anybody about psychology. Stupid, man. See, in this picture is they trying to make Tupac suspect with this picture. The people are sad. Now they want to make it look like Tupac was into all this. This is the way they opening the door for these guys to come into this. Oh, they're already in this hip hop thing. Hip hop is bug brokenness anyway, and stolen music, and even stolen from the Jamaicans. Sampled music is stolen music. When you sample music, is you take a small part of a beat or on somebody else's music and create different instruments around it. That's it. That's hip hop. Real talk. Move on. Yeah, the devil's daughter, a 12-year-old, does the unthinkable. See here, the devil's daughter, but the atrocities of the slave days is not done by the devils. This 12-year-old girl is good to be the devil for what happened, but those who committed all those crimes are not the devil. They even made law that you're not supposed to speak on it. Just saying how devilish they are. Let's move on, man. Here, mom pregnant with twins slammed and dragged downstairs. 9-year-old attacked while trying to save her. This guy, you see, I've just read it. So, yeah, this is a black American who did that with his children. So now they are changing the history of Africa. Just like I was saying, why this 1866 map completely changes the way we see African history. I thought it was already science that they were sure about what they're talking about. You see what I'm saying? All these people will say, no, this and that happened. And then 10 years later, yeah, we found new evidence that it was different. New evidence? Yeah, we were not true. So they are toddlers, they are children. Because they know they think they can do this without consequence. In your world, where you come from, you can do all these things. What Tariq Nasheed is doing without consequence, making this picture. No, your kidney stone will teach you. You and your whole bunch. Really? All those so-called mythological stories you was hearing, you and your bunch there, you will soon find out. You think I'm this broken continental colonized continental African? Go and ask your ancestors why the Caucasian left South America, why Willie Lynch came to North America. Willie Lynch came from where I come from. Ask them why they left. There is no Caucasian where I live. Where I come from is called Wild Coast. Wilde Kust Suriname. Go and ask the Caucasian where that place is. Coming out here, you are maroon. The fuck on you? We could never be the same. No colonized Negro from the continent of Africa or bug-broken Negro from there can come and compare themselves to my people. Are you stupid? I was freed for 500 years by defeating your enemy that you could not defeat. Coming here, get the fuck on. Real talk. If you had culture, you would understand these things. Because these people think because someone comes from, I'm from Africa. No, you are a city African, just like these city Negroes. People from the city have no culture. They are colonized. They want BlackBerry and Nike Air Max and those things. Yeah, that is a colonized mind. Real talk, man. Let's check a few videos and then I'm gonna read a few news items and then play some of my music, man. Let's see what videos I got here. Let's see it, man. Because I also got some from South Africa. Oh yeah, this is oh, this one is about Haiti. It's like 30 people died in Haiti or something. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not even busy with those things anymore. Cause to me, it's I've now come to the conclusion. No, man, they all doing these things themselves and then come out like they are hurting. Yeah, caca devils, all of them. That's the real talk. Let's see this and then skip it, man. That is Haiti. I'm skipping.
No, you. I don't. I'm sorry. I can't do Americans. I need somebody with culture. I'm sorry.
Black Americans got.
Oh, this is the video where the girl was saying these black Americans have no culture. They don't. If you don't have a village, you don't have culture, nigga. Even if an African comes from the continent and you ask them, do you know where your village is? And they say they have no village, they have no culture. Because they are from the city. That's why it's called City Negro. Because the city is developed by this Caucasian. If you go into the city, when my people were going to the city back then in the slave days, even in the not in the 80s, in the 70s, maybe even in the 60s, we had to change our clothing because our clothing is just like in the Bible, like this Ghanaian people clothing. You see, they have this clothing, yeah, just like Ghanaian people clothing. It was forbidden for us to wear it into the city in Paramaribo. You had to go and wear a suit and tie, just like these many colonized Africans will come. You have to be just, that's what I mean. You have to be like the Caucasian to get a job. My people are not like that. I'm real Maru from the Amazon jungle. And I know continental Africans cannot understand that because they were colonized till 50 years ago. You just like the bug broken American to me. That's how these Africans are sounding. I'm coming to become the big brother. Where? Your country is not fixed yet. Everybody is creating their own internet, even and the Chinese have their own YouTube now. They already had this Waidu or Waiku or whatever, some kind of YouTube. They have a second YouTube coming. And these bug-broken colonized Africans and bug-broken so United States and Black Americans there are here who created hip-hop, man. They who created jollof rice. I've even seen Africans and have an argument about who created jollof rice. What? But Boko Haram is busy taking people out. 45% of Ghana is now Muslim, 51% is Christian. But you are the real African. I think everybody is as stupid as your surrounding, boy. You are small boys to me, your face, all you niggas out there, your face is old. I have more age than your father, not a joke. Move on, you are a small boy. All of you, yes. You stupid one. Let's listen to this woman and saying they have no culture. They have no culture. Culture is an upbringing. How do you have a culture without a father in your house? How do you have a culture without a mother in your house? What is your cultivation but the colonizer cultivation? Being a slave. Your culture is being a slave and being colonized. That's what you don't understand when I say you have no culture. It's not your culture, it's the idea of the colonizer in you, between your ears. That's why I'm saying don't approach me. I'm really from the jungle, from Maroon. Not the people you know out here. No, I defeated the colonizer. You did not. And I'm not here for people to come out. The people that we know, I don't care what you know. If the world was revolving about what you know, we would not get anywhere. You stupid one. People are stupid like anybody cares about them. Go to the colonizer and tell them that they are not the Afrikaner, it's you. This broken American, go to Donald Trump and tell them they are not the Amerikaner, they are not American, that's you. Go and do it. Until then, shut up. Real talk. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I can't do Americans. I need somebody with culture. I'm sorry.
Black Americans got culture. Americans got culture.
Keep rolling.
I need somebody with some culture.
Americans don't have culture.
I got culture.
We got the culture. We are the culture.
Who the culture?
We are the culture. Globally, they know about Black Americans.
No, hold on. We not
Globally, they know about Black Americans.
But you gotta remember 1804.
That's exactly what I was saying. It's a self-defeating argument of these guys. They say all these other people in the Caribbean and South America and Africa, they live in trees. Then how did you influence them? Do they have television in the trees? And these people don't even know that there is 100 million Africans living in Brazil. They think they are the only one existing. Ask one of these so-called Americans to point you another country on the map. They cannot. Here in Europe, if you go to my government and you tell them, hey, there is an American coming, they will say, oh, these stupid Americans. Real talk. Americans are regarded to be stupid here in Europe. Are you dumb? You are a slave colony. Let's hear it, man.
Baby, I'm the one that wanted my
American. We're not going to use the word American.
Yeah, Black Americans.
I ain't gonna hold
That's
you.
fine, but
the
listen,
culture.
1804, I'm the reason why you have your independence.
That's the part I hate about
Haitians was the
Caribbean
first
people, though.
free independent country. First black free independent.
That ain't got nothing to do with. That don't got nothing to do with America.
That's nice.
It's not true. No, it's not true. And on that, I can show you my treaty from 1760 and 1620. It's what you know. That's what I mean. These people, and I don't make videos about hate, because there is many Haitians coming where we live. There is close by, there in Caribbean. I'm not from Caribbean. I'm from South America, a different territory. But many Haitians come over there. My treaty was even in the days of Jamaica, when the Jamaican Maroon signed their treaty. The Jamaican Maroon Akompong is theirs. Go and ask them. It's their country. It's these days that the government is saying out of all. That's why you see Jamaica, Suriname, all the CARICOM, they have the same slogan now. Out of many people one. Out of many people one. Because they don't want Africans like me, like Maroons, get up and say, man, what all out of many people want? I'm Maro. My territory is mine. I'm Maroon. Yeah, your territory is Paramaribo Vanica. In my territory, only people allowed in my territory are Native Americans because they live in the jungle also. And they have their own territory where they know where not to come in a so-called African territory. You see that? So all these things, that's why I'm saying these people don't, because there is 12 million Haitian or so. There is 100 million Africans in Brazil. Did you hear about Ganga Zumba? What we're talking about is the 12th century, 14th century. These people are speaking about the 19th century, 400 years later. That's why it's not comparable to me. We are not the same. You are in the army fighting for the colonizer. That's what I keep saying. I was in the jungle all the while. You of the army were coming into the jungle attacking my people. That's why we are called Maroon. Maroon means to be stuck in. To be stuck into the jungle. Inlander. Yeah, Maroon with N-E-D at the end. Not this thing what you think you funny. Hey now it must be moron, Maroon and these things. Yeah. The stupid one. We're not the same, boy. Keep it real. It's 400-year difference from 1804, for example, and my people war. It's totally different. It's not comparable, man. But anyways, Child Ignatius also stole it, and the thing is, this Louisiana Creole, they are Haitian. They are American, but they are Haitian. Maybe this whole New Orleans there is Haitian. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know the reason why y'all have y'all independence.
Y'all coming over here because of us, because of the hard work that Black
First of
Americans
all,
do.
you know Haiti is like in debt for 1 trillion years because
You know why? Because the French owe us how much?
So y'all got your
y'all
independence
been
for what?
paying.
What?
Wait, when you say Haiti's the reason Americans got their independence, what do you mean by that?
How they gonna cook me for that?
What?
Yes, it is true. Many of these Haitian, your so-called Americans there are from Haiti, from 300-400 years ago. You stupid one. Many of the people in Jamaica and Suriname are people who were fighting war, just like many people who were fighting war on the coast, west coast of Ghana and west coast of Africa there, from Ghana and Nigeria to America. Don't come here and tell my story. I'm talking to many of these so-called colonized Negroes. Move on. This girl, I don't care about what this girl saying because these are women just being women, man. These are just women. Most women don't know history. They just care about makeup. She just heard the story about 1804 and just having her fun with it. Let's skip. Oh, this was ice was taking, I think. I don't know what it was all about anymore, man. But because ICE will even arrest their own members' family, they will have ICE agents and they will arrest the family of the ICE agents, man. Just like back in the days, black hunters. Real talk. These are black hunters. See here, black hunters. Yeah, these are these Mexicans running. Ice. Black hunters, man. You see? I was telling you about the slave and the seller slave capturers. These people, it's called ICE today. These are black hunters. When I say they used to come into the jungle and bring you to the plantation. These police is Tariq Nasheed people. Who is calling them to come? Tariq Nasheed, FBI. Call ICE on them. And even Mexicans will call ICE on other Mexicans. Other African will call the police on other Africans. Even here in the Netherlands, they do it. There is even Surinamese people went to the police and brought the police and the government to break down my studio. Yes, when you hear me cussing them out here. Surinamese Negroes from the city and even from the jungle went to these people here and made a deal with them to come and destroy my studio. Get the fuck on, man. We ain't the same. Real talk. Your hands, it's when you start walking, it's not me moving. When you eat, my stomach does not get full. Otherwise, every day after I eat, it's no longer needed for you to be alive. I will be eating and sleeping with all the women, since we are the same. After I'm done here, I will come to your house and take your woman with me, because we are the same. You stupid one. You don't mean it literally. Then you don't know what you're speaking. It should be clear.
I can't pay my rent in the shop. I can't pay my rent at home. I can't feed my child. I can't feed my family.
Oh yeah, this was the Ghanaian woman who was kicked out of her shop in South Africa. I even had a part where they was beating, not really beating, they were flogging a Muslim woman there in South Africa because she had a shop. Let's see it. Yeah.
There were hair pieces that I was selling here. There were nails, acrylic nails, stuff that I was also selling here. We had dryers, hand dryers that we dry customers' hair with. We had a standing dryer, which is no more. We had relaxers, shampoos. I used to sell them. I used to sell a lot of stuff here, lipsticks, makeup stuff, and all those things. But apparently, there's nothing here.
So they took everything.
Everything is gone.
You see that? They are just looting people, man. Weirdo.
This is where I grew up. This is where my whole life is, and I am documented. If I was not documented, I would understand, but I am documented. So there's nowhere that I can go. I will only reside here in South Africa.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, that when I'm explaining that my people have their own country. I don't have to go to Africa or whatever, man. We are phenotypically West African, the Caucasian shit. That's it. And yes, there is people there speaking language mix, Ghanaian and Nigerian and Ghanaian name and all these names. People were brought there. It doesn't mean people were not already there. That's what we're talking about. Your story about the Caucasian is for you and the Caucasian. You are a colonized one or whatever. My life is not a story. My people still live there. As I speak right now, I can go into the jungle where I'm speaking about.
Albert in the beast. Yeah.
This guy was caught. I just saw this. Let's check it, because this is the South African police interrogating him. Let's hear it quick. You see how he looks. That's why I say, man, fix your own country, man. Is this the life of a real man? You're in somebody else's country and they come to you, man. Oh, and you have to be like a child. Let's hear it, man.
Okay. Your name, surname? Idebis. Who? Idebis. Albert Idebis. Albert Idebis. In Dubis.
Yeah,
Okay? What do you do for a living? Don't lie to me.
I can't lie to you.
If you lie to me,
I know.
we're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
It's not a mistake that you are here.
Yeah, I have already arrested with your brother before.
Yeah?
But like I can tell you what, I'm not doing anything again. Dog, I cannot lie to you. I'll take you from here. I take you to my where I'm staying. I don't do this. All these guys here, I don't do anymore.
No.
I cannot lie to you.
But you are lying to me.
So this guy is saying, man, I stopped doing it. But there's one of this problem. It's like when you get out of a gang, the gangs won't let you go. It's like the police, even if you still stop doing these things, the police might come to like, yeah, man, we suspect you. Man, I'm not doing this. I'm not selling anything. Oh, yeah, but still. Listen to this guy. I'm not doing it anymore. Now they don't believe it. This guy, I take you to my place. I don't have anything there. I don't.
Where I'm staying, I don't do this. All these guys here, I don't do anymore.
No.
I cannot lie to you.
But you are lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
You are lying to me.
Anyone who said that I sell or I give him since that time, that thing happened. That thing come and point me. That happened.
So you were arrested before?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, this is what South Africans say, that Nigerians and other foreigners are coming to South Africa to sell drugs, and they get their children addicted to the drugs, and it's ruining their society, just like the crack generation in the ghetto in America. You even have it now in Sierra Leone. What was I forgot the name of the drug, man. There's some drugs they will grind dead people bone with it or whatever. Kush, it's called Kush, I think. In Sierra Leone and Ghana, it's now epidemic. Just like you have this crocodile in America. Google crocodile. You will see what crocodile is. This crocodile is a is a drug, man. It's eating your flesh. Yes, it's called crocodile. It's in America somewhere or Australia. I think it's in America, crocodile. So this guy is saying he stopped doing it, but yeah, this cop doesn't believe it. Let's hear it.
that thing happened. That thing come and point me. That thing happened.
So you were arrested before?
Yeah, with the that guy.
My brother?
Yeah. So I don't do it, and I don't got even there where they are. I don't.
Since you decided to lie to me,
I'm not lying.
I don't have a problem. But one thing I can assure you, I'm gonna get what I want. The easy way or the hard way. But I will get what I want. Yeah?
So you see how he threatened this guy? The easy way or the hard way, I will get what I want. So I'm gonna beat you. He's telling this guy, and if you don't give me what you got, I will beat you up. And what these guys will do, they will cuff you. In Suriname, they do the same thing. They will cuff you somewhere and then take this and table legs and then beat you with it. Yes, table legs is what they use in the prison in Suriname. They will tell you, come here, let's go there, and then they will cuff you with your hand on your back and then take these table legs and then beat you with it. That's why you see this guy is already thinking, God. Let's see it, man. I didn't even watch this video. I just saw it coming by. Let's check it, man.
I'm gonna get what I want. You decided to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
I don't have a problem. But one thing I can assure you, I'm gonna get what I want. The easy way or the hard way. But I will get what I want. Yeah? You understand?
do, you, do you see how he's taking him away like a small boy on the back of his neck? He's denigrating him, man. Like, I'm breaking your spirit. And the police will do this, man. And this call, yeah, everywhere the police is the same almost. Let's see.
So go straight to where the drugs are. Where are the drugs?
My God, it's what I asked you. What's it?
Yeah?
Here.
Where?
Here. Where is it?
Chief, hey, wait, here.
Yeah.
No, these ones that were here, we found them.
Yeah.
What? Damn, man, they got him, man. And this guy was so serious, I don't do anymore. And now it's here, it's here. It's fine. You see that? These are the moments I mean that when things happen and that, yeah, man. Yeah, so they caught him, man. He was lying. And he was already caught. They caught him before. That's why I tended to believe like, oh, maybe he got smart. Like, man, let's stop doing that, man. But you have those people who will think, man, I'm tired of this jailhouse shit, man. Let's just live different, man. But this guy apparently he thought, let's see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
So go straight to where the drugs are. Where are the drugs?
My God, it's what I asked you. What's it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
Here. Where is it?
Chief, hey, wait, here.
Yeah.
No, these ones that were here, we found them.
Yeah.
Those ones are not yours, Chief.
For him. It's for me.
Chief, the drugs we found here are not yours.
It's for me.
It's for you.
Yeah, police.
So,
Brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
So these drugs that were here are yours.
I respect you, my father.
Explain.
Before anything more, I can pass.
Explain.
This is my brother.
Listen to this guy, man. They already caught him. Is it yours? Yes, it's his. So you really know it's yours. I can explain. It's my brother's. So right now he's calculating the time. That is what's happening in his head right now. He's calculating the jail time. Like, man, if I get this much, if I can do it. That's what's happening in his mind because he knows it's already done. He's just calculating like, hey, what should, if I say this, it might be this amount of years. If I say this, it might be this amount of years. If I work with this guy right now, it might be less. So, and that's what's happening mostly in this guy's head right now. He's calculating the jail time.
So,
Yeah.
those ones are not yours, Chief. Chief, hey, wait, here.
Yeah.
No, these ones that were here, we found them.
Yeah.
Those ones are not yours, Chief.
For him. It's for me.
Chief, the drugs we found here are not yours.
It's for me.
It's for you.
Yeah, police.
So,
Brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
So these drugs that were here are yours.
I respect you, my father.
Explain.
Before anything more, I can pass.
Explain.
This is my brother. Come on. Where's that thing here?
That seed, I gave them last one. Everything. This is what we got.
Want water? You want it?
You see the psychology? Take a bit. What he's doing right now is listen. I don't wanna hurt you. Don't let me hurt you, man. Just give me everything and do your time and move on. That's what this cop is doing right now. Like, listen, you want water? Because you have those police officers who will come and say, man, listen, drink some water, man. Listen, let's finish this quick, and I wanna go home. Or you gonna stall it? I'm gonna do something that you don't like. That's what's happening. Let's see it. This guy, oh, it's in the computer. There. It's in the computer.
You think we are here to play, no? Huh?
Jeez, man. Yeah, they got everything now, man. It was the last little bit that he could come back and then get up. No, this was the last stash, the secret stash. Because if they caught him, maybe he could go in for 3, maybe 4 years, come back, fight, go to this computer immediately and start again. That is probably, or send somebody while he was in there, like, hey, yo, go into the computer there, and this was gonna be the money he was gonna use to be in jail until he gets out. Because you have those people who will have a secret stash for if something goes wrong, they know, man, I will be comfortable in jail as much as possible, because it can never be comfortable in jail. But with this kind of money, you can move things. But yeah, now they got it also. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but it might be. Just say, let's see it, man.
You think I'm here to play with you, no?
Hey, check how many, man. No. So, man. This guy is on all levels, man. From bricks to sand, man. this guy, they found bricks and they found sand. All levels, micro, macro. The complete line, man. This Negro is a whole pipeline. Let's see it.
You think I'm here to play with you, no? Chief, where's the rest of the Ndanda? Eh? Where's the rest of the Ndanda?
Ndanda.
Yeah. Chief, don't waste my time. Ne?
Yeah, I want to show you.
I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy. Ne? Don't waste my time. Ne? You understand? Hurry up.
Oh, he's gonna. If the camera was not there, maybe he was already. Boom. Because they are recording right now, it's like. Let's see.
No, I'm a Nigerian. Where? 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 Check where?
Yeah.
Where?
Open there.
Open where? Must we dig here? Makamisa, don't you Cooper?
Damn, man, he still had the second stash, secret stash. This guy, oh man, he was caught before. So the last time they caught him, he was like, no, I need extra secret stash. If they get this one, I still have one there. If they get that one, I must have one there. So this stash is mostly for to get back on his feet if they catch him. That's why he even cemented this one in. Like if everything goes wrong, he still got this one. But yeah, Yeah, man. I don't know if this is the guy that deceased in the hospital, man. I don't know if it's him, if it's this guy. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Burada.
Yeah,
Bravo!
man.
Voilà!
Oh, they got
Als
it,
je mama
man.
trapt, zo, dat is dat. This one you have to play with, Nana.
What? What? No, man. That's not a small stash, it seems like, man. Because I was thinking that's the recoup stash. But it seems like a small big stash. Let's see.
No.
Bricks, man. Bricks. Oh, it's money. Money and bricks. Everything, man. Sand, bricks, all level.
Check that up. Yes. Even more. More and more.
So this is the reason why many South Africans say they want foreigners gone. They say. So this is one of the videos. So many times I've shown this Ungobesi, Asenta Ungobesi, and now they say she's working, she is sponsored by the Bush, whatever is their business. But now we're seeing this side that, yeah, they say this is why they met at foreigners, that the foreigners are selling drugs and getting their youth and their children on drugs and having children with their women, whatever. Let's see it. Yeah, this one was red-handed, man. Yeah, man. You see the stairs, and this Negro had like four, 4 or 5 of these stashes, man, all over the place. And the brother already gave some of the stash to these people, and they came there and still found some there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna skip to the next and then leave it at that. I'm gonna read a few news items and then play some of my music, man.
cuisine and go live there, we could
Oh,
enjoy
this
it
is
there,
this Negro.
right?
This is
That's
this Negro, Holloman. He's got Dutch name also. Austin Holloman. His enslaver is Dutch or German. That's why he's in his territory. That's why he looks even like the South Africans there. Yeah, he looks exactly like them because where we come from, you can see he is maybe 20% Caucasian or Native American. Caucasian probably. You see, he's a Negro. Plantation Negro. You see, he looks like the South Africans and Namibians there. But anyways, he's giving advice here and about how to get women and let's hear it, man.
what I would do there. Cuisine and go live there, we could enjoy it there. Right? Cuisine and go live there, we could enjoy it there. Right? That's what I would do there. Right? Oh, also, I forgot to mention Nairobi, Kenya. Do not go there looking for a wife. I'm just gonna say it like that. You can find wives in Kenya, but maybe go to, I don't even know how to say that, but go to Mombasa or go to somewhere else and you have a better shot. But culturally speaking, bro, Kenya is more of a fun place. I think you should go there to have fun. And again, whenever you guys come to the Live Abroad experience, you'll be able to talk to me one-on-one about those things when you come to Kenya. But anyway, I've been there for some time now. Now, if I was going to tell you to find a wife, I would recommend that you go to a place like Malaysia, right? Kuala Lumpur is a very big city. There's foreigners there, but there's nowhere near as many foreigners as there are in Bangkok. And it seems like Kuala Lumpur
And this is the thing I mean, like, this is so-called FBA going around the world, sleeping with other people, women, but they complain about Jamaicans taking their women and Africans sleeping with their women. But they are all over the world taking other people's women. Yeah, we skip it. Oh yeah, man. I think this is the last one. Then I'm gonna read some news items, play some of my music, and leave it at that. I think this is this bearded guy. They was trying to close his shop, and this is also South Africa. Cause if you got a shop and you're foreigner, you get attacked, so called, that you must leave the country. And they say, I'm just showing you what I want. Let's see it. Cause we just seen one with this Nigerian drugs things. Man, I'm just showing you what I got out there. Let's see. So this is South Africa, man. You see that? He's like, why did you have to do that? This woman still gave him a small one, like, hey, you are lucky you're closing up this shop. Because that's why he saw them coming and closed up immediately before they got there. Otherwise, they would be looting this shop, taking everything. They say. Let's see it. This guy is lucky today. Okay, man. Here, you see that? That is yeah, man. Yeah, it's their country, man. What can you say? Fix your own country, man. That's what I would say. You see that? Cause it's more like almost jealousy now, man. Like, man, you're not supposed to. Why are you making money in my country? Eh? Why are you making money here? Go to your country here. See, oh yeah, this was the one. This is the one I was saying about the Muslim woman. Yeah. They are closing all the shops, man.
So my career has been greatly impacted by the 30th June thing. You know, the march that happened. So I've always been internationally based. But ever since that 30th June thing happened, a lot of us, a lot of our shows internationally have been cancelled.
For real?
Yeah, yeah.
Tommy, you're seeing me here, baking.
I thought it's new management.
No, it's not about new management. Tommy, they're cancelling our gigs. They're overseas.
You see, this is South African artists are no longer allowed to travel abroad to perform in Nigeria and Ghana. That's why I'm like all this Pan-Africanism stuff. They gave it a name. People were already traveling to. There is even plane going to the Caribbean. Why does it need a name? That's more my point. It's more now like a religion. I am the boss of Pan-Africanism, man. Nigga, I'm not part of that. Yeah, I'm phenotypically African from Amazon jungle, South America. North Americans are these FBA black Americans, they're United States. They are different continent. Continental African, they have their own continent. Yeah, real talk. Leave it at that, man. Let everybody enjoy where they live. That's what I'm saying. Build where you live. Take care of your own home and your children. If everybody takes care of their own children, nobody will need to take care of somebody else's children. Everything would be fine. Real talk, man. Let's see if I got one left, and then read some news items, and then I'm gonna play some of my music, man.
Yo, this
is Ali G. This is Ali G. Remember this Ali G? He was doing this Jamaican, and that's why this girl. When I saw this, I thought about this girl who was speaking on it. This schooly girl from England there, saying there was a Jamaican They try to be Jamaican. It was a Jamaican trying to be Jamaican. And then I remember this Ali G. This guy is from 20 years ago or so, man. Then he's Jewish, I think, or Turkish or whatever. And everybody thought it was funny, man. This guy was ruling YouTube, the whole internet in those days, man. Yeah, but he was always doing this Jamaican stuff.
From the mean streets of... Yo, this be Ali G. Booyakasha from the mean streets of Staines Pond to Thames. Mig's got a big announcement. Yo, DJ, drop the beat.
Fabulous, Julius, oh no.
Yo, welcome my baby on the treetop. Tomorrow, today, me trailer will...
Yeah, but leave it at that, man. You seen it. This is Ali G doing his Jamaican. And those who, yeah, but it's, and no, it's not FBA. Your rapping is toasting is from Jamaica. Alright, that's the real talk. And go look, dang, from over the bridge from KRS-One. He's copying the Jamaicans in that song. I even made a video about it, yeah? And I have even papers from the Academy of Music here. Even IT papers, being a teacher. It's not me just coming out saying something, real talk. But anyways, it doesn't really matter, cause if this bug-broken American will come out here lying that they are Marus, the Marus disappeared. They disappeared here in the swamp. I'm here, speaking my language, having my alphabet, and knowing my ancestral gods and everything. Because I was not on your plantation. I was in the jungle, Amazon jungle, 500 years. So I'm going to read a few news items and then play some of my music, man. That's the real talk. You've seen it. It's the same thing almost going on still with these South Africans kicking everybody out. So it's their country, so fix your own country and nobody will have to kick you out. That's the real talk, man. Laters.
This REMI DJALIS on OKANO Spitfaya TV Europe with some news items. After which I will play some of my own homemade music. At least 30 people have been killed and between 15 and 20 others wounded in an overnight gang raid in Kenskoff, a hillside community near Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. The attack began at around 10:30 p.m. local time. According to Haiti's human rights organization REMI, the death toll could be between 30 and 40 people, although officials warned that the full number of casualties was still difficult to determine. Kenskoff overlooks Port-au-Prince and occupies an important strategic position near routes leading to Pétionville and southern parts of the country. The area has experienced repeated attacks by armed gangs in recent years. Residents have faced killings, kidnappings, arson, and sexual violence. The continuing insecurity has forced thousands of people to leave their homes in search of safety. Several houses were reportedly set on fire during the latest attack. One of the properties damaged belonged to Jean-William Cape, a prominent Haitian public health expert. Haiti's Prime Minister's office condemned the attack as a heinous act. Authorities said security forces had been placed on high alert and that additional personnel were being sent to the area. The government also promised that Kenskoff would not be abandoned and said it would work to restore state authority throughout the community. Haiti's national police had not immediately provided further details about the operation or the number of people responsible for the attack. The violence comes as an international effort to strengthen Haiti's security is being expanded. The United Nations-backed gang suppression force is preparing to increase its capacity to more than 5,500 personnel by the fall. The force is intended to support Haitian police in their fight against powerful armed gangs, and eventually replace an earlier international mission that struggled with limited resources and personnel. The latest attack highlights the continuing security crisis in Haiti, where armed groups control or influence large areas and many communities remain vulnerable to sudden violence. Authorities now face pressure to protect civilians, restore access to affected communities, and prevent further displacement as the international security mission expands. My next news item is about the Atlantic trade. For more than 200,000 years, Southern Africa may have played a far more important role in human history than previously understood. New research combining ancient DNA, archaeology, and historical evidence is giving scientists a deeper look into Africa's role as the cradle of humanity. Researchers studying ancient DNA from 28 individuals in Southern Africa found evidence that a population remained genetically distinct for more than 200,000 years. Clear signs of gene flow from other populations appear much later, around 1400 years ago. The findings challenge the idea that the story of early modern humans can be explained mainly through Eastern Africa. Instead, Southern Africa may have served as an important refuge for human populations during periods of major environmental and climatic change. Archaeological discoveries also support the idea of long-term cultural continuity. Sites such as Matches River contain evidence that communities adapted to changing environments while maintaining local traditions. Other discoveries point to early human movement along the southern African coast. Around 70,000 years ago, groups of Homo sapiens appear to have used coastal environments and marine resources as they expanded toward eastern Africa and eventually Arabia. At sites such as Pinnacle Point, archaeologists have discovered evidence of seafood consumption, the use of ochre, and sophisticated stone tools. Some of these tools were produced using heat treatment, demonstrating technological knowledge among very early human communities. Africa's historical importance, however, extends far beyond prehistoric times. Across the continent, powerful civilizations developed complex political systems, trade networks, and cultural traditions. The Mali and Songhai empires became major centers of commerce and learning. Aksum connected Africa with international trade routes, while Great Zimbabwe demonstrated impressive architectural and economic achievements. Archaeological discoveries are also helping historians understand rulers and political systems that were once poorly documented or even considered legendary. The history of Africa also continues through the stories of people who were forcibly removed from the continent. Scientific techniques are now helping researchers reconstruct the lives of Africans who were displaced through slavery. Isotope analysis of teeth, for example, can reveal where a person spent different stages of childhood. Different teeth develop at different ages, allowing scientists to identify movements between regions. Chemical signatures in tooth enamel can sometimes be compared with geological characteristics of inland and coastal areas. This evidence can reveal journeys that may never have appeared in historical documents. Together, genetics, archaeology, historical records, and scientific analysis are creating a more detailed picture of Africa's past. They show a continent shaped by migration, innovation, powerful civilizations, and cultural exchange. Most importantly, these discoveries remind us that African history is not simply a story of people leaving the continent. It is also a story of people who remained, adapted, built societies, developed technologies, and influenced the course of human history for hundreds of thousands of years. My next news item is about Harlem Renaissance icons who shaped so-called Black culture. The Harlem Renaissance was one of the most important cultural movements in American history. During the 1920s and 1930s, African American writers, musicians, artists, and intellectuals created a powerful new expression of Black identity. The movement was centered largely in Harlem, New York, but its influence reached far beyond the neighborhood. It challenged racial stereotypes and celebrated African American history, creativity, and achievement. Among the important intellectual figures was Alain Locke, often described as the philosophical father of the Harlem Renaissance. Locke promoted the idea of the new Negro, encouraging African Americans to develop confidence, cultural pride, and a strong sense of identity. Literary figures also played a major role. Writers such as Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston, and Countee Cullen brought African American experiences into literature, poetry, and journalism. Zora Neale Hurston became particularly known for documenting Black folklore and everyday life. Her writing helped preserve cultural traditions that might otherwise have been overlooked by mainstream American history. Another important figure was Jessie Fawcett, an editor at The Crisis magazine. She helped provide opportunities for emerging Black writers and played an important role in bringing new literary voices to a wider audience. music became one of the most powerful engines of the Harlem Renaissance. Jazz and blues were transforming American popular culture, with musicians such as Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, and Cab Calloway developing distinctive sounds and performance styles. Their music reached audiences across the United States and eventually influenced musicians around the world. The era also included remarkable women who broke barriers in the arts and beyond. Augusta Savage was an influential sculptor and educator. She created important works of art while also supporting and mentoring younger Black artists. Her influence continued through the artists she encouraged. Josephine Baker became an international entertainment star. Her career took her from the stages of Europe to a much larger role during the Second World War, when she assisted the French resistance. The Harlem Renaissance was therefore about much more than entertainment. It was a period when African Americans used literature, music, sculpture, journalism, and intellectual debate to challenge how Black people were represented in American society. The movement also helped establish a foundation for later struggles for civil rights and equality. Its influence can still be seen today in music, literature, visual art, film, and social activism. The Harlem Renaissance demonstrated that culture could become a powerful form of resistance and self-expression. Its artists and thinkers did not simply create works that belonged to their own generation. They helped reshape American culture and open doors for generations of Black artists, writers, musicians, and intellectuals who followed. My next news item is: Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas rejected the idea that Black Americans should be expected to hold particular political views. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas has spoken out against the idea that Black Americans should be expected to hold particular political views simply because of their race. In a rare interview with Republican Senator Ted Cruz, Thomas discussed his personal experiences and his belief that people should be free to develop their own political and social opinions without being judged according to their skin color. Thomas recalled a saying he used when confronted with expectations about how Black Americans were supposed to think. His response, he explained, was essentially that his only obligations were to remain Black and live his life without allowing others to dictate his beliefs. The justice argued that treating someone as a political representative of an entire racial group can itself become a form of racial stereotyping. Thomas grew up in segregated Georgia. He spent part of his childhood in Pinpoint, a small community near Savannah, and later lived with his grandparents in Savannah. As a child, he spoke Gullah, a Creole language associated with descendants of enslaved Africans in the coastal regions of the southeastern United States. His political views also changed considerably during his younger years. While attending the College of the Holy Cross, Thomas became involved in Black political activism. He admired Malcolm X and helped establish a Black student organization at the college. Over time, however, his political outlook moved in a more conservative direction. Thomas has described the protest in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in 1970 as an important experience that caused him to reconsider his involvement in radical political activism. He later placed greater emphasis on individual responsibility and self-reliance, ideas he associated with the advice of his grandfather. During the interview, Thomas compared political pressure based on race with the restrictions imposed by segregation. He recalled growing up when the public library in Savannah was segregated. He argued that it would obviously have been wrong to allow him into the library while preventing him from accessing certain floors, sections, or books because of his race. Thomas used that example to make a broader argument about intellectual freedom. In his view, removing racial barriers should mean more than simply allowing people to enter the same physical spaces. It should also mean allowing them to explore different ideas, read different books, and reach their own conclusions. Thomas's comments reflect a long-running debate in American society about race, political identity, and individual freedom. His supporters view his position as a defense of independence and freedom of thought. His critics have often disagreed strongly with his political philosophy and decisions as a Supreme Court justice. Regardless of political perspective, Thomas's personal story illustrates how an individual's beliefs can change over the course of a lifetime. His central argument remains that race should not determine what a person is expected to believe. My next news item is about Florida couple charged after 4 children, allegedly kept in tractor trailer for nearly 7 years. A Florida couple has been arrested and charged with child neglect after investigators alleged that 4 children spent much of their lives inside the cab of a tractor trailer for nearly 7 years. Keisha Epps, 51, and her fiancé, Tamra Marshawn Stewart, 37, were arrested in Jacksonville on August 6, 2026. Each has been charged with 4 counts of child neglect, with 1 count relating to each child. According to investigators, the children had allegedly been living in the truck for the majority of their days since December 2019. They reportedly had little opportunity to attend school, receive medical care, exercise, or maintain normal hygiene. Investigators said the children had not been enrolled in school for approximately 5 years. They also allegedly had limited access to showers and restrooms and were poorly fed. Authorities reported that the children appeared to have physical problems that may have resulted from spending such long periods confined inside the vehicle. Investigators described an unnatural gait and reported possible physical deformities and dental problems. The children were also allegedly denied medical treatment after suffering injuries. In one reported incident, a child was seriously burned by hot noodles. The injury reportedly caused significant bleeding, but investigators said the child was not taken to a hospital and was left with a permanent scar. Court documents also contain allegations involving sexual abuse. Investigators said one of the children reported witnessing abuse, and that Stewart allegedly responded with physical violence. Authorities also reported that one child had an untreated sexually transmitted infection. The identities and personal details of the children have not been publicly released. Epps worked as a truck driver and regularly traveled between Miami and Atlanta, while Stewart was allegedly responsible for caring for the children. Prosecutors say the adults demonstrated a serious and deliberate failure to provide the children with basic necessities, including food, shelter, supervision, medicine, and medical services. Each child neglect charge is a third-degree felony in Florida and can carry a sentence of up to 5 years in prison, along with possible probation and a fine. Stewart is also expected to face a separate serious sexual battery charge involving a child. Under Florida law, certain offenses involving a child younger than 12 can carry extremely severe penalties, including life imprisonment without parole. Both suspects are being held in Duval County Jail while the case moves through the court system. Stewart is being held without bond, while Epps has a bond of $400,012. The allegations have yet to be proven in court, and both defendants are presumed innocent unless and until they are found guilty. This were my current news items of today. I am REMI DJALIS from OKANO TV Netherlands. I will now continue with my own home-made music.
chanten dan, laat ons praten dan. Schatje hou mijn hand, ik ben er voor jou de man. Laat ons chanten dan, nee ik wacht echt niet